back to KHT Kids! And today we saw a challenge, so we've decided to take that challenge. The challenge is to make an object fall without touching it with our hands.
So we're gonna make a
popsicle stick rubber band gun
that can actually shoot. So let's get started. Let's go.
To get the best results, you might want to consider having a ruler and a nail filer, or you can use sandpaper. See, it works perfectly.
And you'll need some glue. We're using a hot glue gun so it dries faster. If you don't have any glue, there's good news though. You can watch our glue video that we make homemade glue. And we'll include it in the eye. The eye. Oh yeah, the eye.
Yeah, the last thing is some popsicle sticks, something to mark it with, which in our case would be a pencil, some rubber bands,
and some scissors.
Yeah, but if you are aware of how to use a razor blade or X-Acto knife, you can use that, or a saw. But we're using scissors because we're kids. We're not gonna use a razor blade. So let's get started building our gun. So first you're gonna grab 3 popsicle sticks because you're gonna use one to make your line straight. So now you're gonna line up 2 of them along the ruler and measure out half. So now you're gonna draw a line across the half for both of them. For us, it's gonna be 6.5 centimeters. Now you're going to slightly align them differently where it kind of goes, and then you're gonna make a slight curve connecting from one end to the other. And draw the final curve.
Now it's time to cut it.
Okay, and when you're done cutting, it should have 2 pieces like this. Now you're gonna take them and line them up. Sand it down with your nail filer or your sandpaper.
Okay. And then when you're done sanding it, you're going to glue them together
where the ends meet each other, but it's gonna be these 2 pieces.
Like that.
Wait, it's gonna be, yeah, like that. So it should look kind of with these two. You glue them together.
Okay. Let's glue them together.
Okay.
Then we're gonna glue them together.
And sometimes you might want to seal it a bit. And we like to use a popsicle stick to smooth out that layer of glue to have a cleaner look. And while it's drying, you're gonna get another popsicle stick. Okay, so now you're gonna line up the popsicle stick to your ruler and mark at 3 centimeter mark. Now you're gonna take your dried piece that looks like this,
and you're going to
glue it onto this end. So I'm gonna glue it. Okay, now you're gonna put the longer side toward the longer side.
The longer side in front.
Yes, towards the longer side, like this.
And then you're gonna get 2 more popsicle sticks, and you are going to flip it on the other side, put one under,
then get another one and under. Now you're gonna mark it. So you're gonna trace this part first, and one more here, and one more here. So now we're gonna cut it. That fell. Come here, my pretty. Okay, you can go somewhere. Now, you take your all excess peeled piece and you're going to place your trigger. This is going to be your trigger, a popsicle stick there. That's your trigger. Now you're going to take some glue and glue a little bit under and take your piece that goes there and glue it on. Now, make sure it can move like chop, chop, chop. Okay, so now you're gonna add one more at the bottom. Now you're gonna place your piece on and also place your trigger. So now, this is a fun part. You're gonna take your other piece and you kind of want to peel the excess off. We're using scissors and our fingers, obviously. Now, you're gonna place glue on the areas that don't have the trigger. Now you're gonna apply some glue to the base and the other little specks that you just added. And apply your last and final piece for the base of the gun. Now you should have something that looks kind of like this with a moving trigger on the inside. Should move very freely. Now you can use your nail filer after you. I'm going to trim out the edges a bit to match. And use your nail filer or sandpaper to smoothen out the sides. So now you're going to place your trigger in, and on the 3 centimeter side, the shorter side, you're going to take another popsicle stick and line them up together to where it matches and draw a little curve, like a point. You want to make it straight like this and cut it out.
We're going to cut it. And once you're done cutting it, you're going to copy it again
and trace it. So you should have 2 little pieces like this. Now you're going to place some glue only on the trigger, nothing else, or else it won't work. And you might want to sand them a little bit to make them rounder, if you want it to look rounder.
Okay.
Blob of glue, and we're going to take one of the sanded pieces and place it on.
Make sure the pointy side is facing the top.
Yep, make sure the pointy side is facing the long direction. And do the same on the other side. Only on the trigger. And it should move like this. And this is what it's going to be is your aim, and it's also going to be what pushes the rubber bands back to make them fling. Now, you're going to first measure 3 inches out, well 3 centimeters.
And let's get our popsicle stick.
You can do 3 centimeters or 2.5, but we are going to do 3 centimeters.
3 centimeters.
Or you can do, in between 2.5 centimeters and 3 centimeters.
So I'm gonna do one right here.
Okay.
And we're gonna cut that.
Yep, so you're gonna take your trigger out and cut it. And you can also get this end and cut a little bit.
It broke.
Yeah, but that's fine because we have this one, so we can just use the... We can use this one.
Or we can use this.
Yeah, we'll use this then, I guess. Now, just slip it in the direction you're supposed to. Add a little bit of glue to this little trigger piece thing. Is that burning yourself? Be careful. And now grab it and place it on your
Trigger.
yes, your trigger.
And then you're gonna
You can use some glue to secure it. For more stability. That is not necessary, but
And don't test it when it's not dry yet, or it might stick to your part first.
your handle. So this is what we got so far.
And then you're gonna
While it's drying, you're gonna
some.
start adding some grooves to put the rubber band. So the first one, you're gonna kind of slightly tilt it up. That way. Like that.
sand it.
Sand it so it's smooth. Okay, and then you're gonna make a little groove at the end. It's like cutting a triangle.
And you're gonna pop it out.
Yep, you're gonna pop it out after you've cut it. And just pop it out.
And you're gonna make one in the front.
Yep, you're gonna make another groove in the front. And yeah, just pop that little piece out.
Okay.
Now, all you gotta do is use the sand. And then if there's cracks on the edge because of cutting, you can use some glue to just seal it.
I'm gonna use this popsicle
Stick.
smear it.
Okay. So we have our gun, but it kind of looks plain, so we're gonna add some color. But we all kind of want to shoot at the same time, so we're also gonna make 2 more guns. So let's add some color and make 2 more guns. Okay, so I like my design, it's beautiful. I'm glad with it, happy with it. Tinam, what does yours look like?
Mine is called Pink Falcon. And so it has this thing. When you shoot it, it's gonna come back instead of you having to push it in. So all you need to do is stick it in, and then you put it around this.
And if you don't have that, when you shoot, you're gonna have to push your thing back in. So save yourself some time and just add an extra rubber band to the back here. But before you start shooting your gun, you want to have safety first. So we all have safety glasses. Mine are pink to match my outfit. Now it's time for the fun. You have your bullet, which is a rubber band. You want one that's not too skinny or not too wide for the best aim and strength. But if you are doing it for how far it can go, you might want to use a skinnier rubber band that looks kind of more like this.
I just put my rubber band at the bottom right here for grip, and so that if I need a rubber band, I just take it and put it on.
So then you're gonna grab your rubber band, put it on the front groove, and put it on the back groove. If you have multiple grooves, that's great. You can put one rubber band on each groove. And now all you need to do to shoot your gun is by pulling the trigger. But let's set up some targets.
And also we put some hot glue to give some grip.
So let's go. With a rubber band.
So it looks like we got our targets.
Yep. Now we need to scoot back so it's fair. And shoot.
Aim and
Shoot! I hit it first shot. This rubber band. So, depending on what you're trying to do, choose the proper rubber band. Ah! Well, it's been fun. We've been knocking down targets, Lego walls. They're targets. And if you enjoyed this video and learned how to make your very own popsicle stick rubber band gun, then please give this video a like,
Subscribe and hit the notification bell. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.